Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to Agnya 8, and we are tuning in the energies for Divine Masculine in this reading. And this would be in the light of this connection, which is a strong soul based connection. You want to call it a twin flame soulmate or a divine counterpart or howsoever. We will tune in that to energy, and I am guided to do a Celtic in the light of this twin flame connection, or as I said, whatever name you want to give it. So let's begin checking in what the energies are for Divine Masculine in the light of this specific connection, and that is what we will tune in. This would be timeless. When you watch it is a time when this would be applicable to you, and that is when the messages will apply. And let's see, I've already shuffled and I just wanted to shuffle a little bit more. So let's see. Okay, one more cut. They're asking me to do that. All right, so let's see what are the energies. Now, what is the current situation for Divine Masculine? Again, I said the intention in the light of this connection. What is the current situation? Queen of Pentacles. That's nice. What is crossing? Three of Wands. What is the higher self or the spiritual influence? Three of Pentacles. What are the subconscious influence? Wow, the Lovers. The recent past is King of Pentacles. You have the King and Queen together. That's nice. What is the this is the immediate past, and the immediate future is beautiful. Divine feminine energy, the Empress. What is the more distant future is the Moon. Very feminine energies are coming forth, surprisingly, and this is the reading for Divine Masculine. But let's see, maybe they have feminine in their mind a lot. And let's just give me one sec. Yeah, now let's see how others view them. That's Five of Pentacles. What are their greatest fears and hopes or desires? The Wheel of the Year. What is the final outcome? The Four of Cups. All right, so here we have for Divine Masculine the let's first start on with the current energies. And so masculine is pretty much in the space of unconditional love, but they are waiting for this connection to take its natural course. However, they've been working on themselves and become this beautiful and it's a very balanced energy they are in, because in the recent past they've worked on their masculine side, and this is like the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine together, and now they are pretty much in the feminine energy. They're balancing that aspect of their that side of their that side of the being, and that aspect as well. And now they're just waiting for things to just take the next course, and they know that deep sense of knowing that their ships will arrive, their ships are arriving, and they will have to make a move when they have to do that. And it's also this masculine is looking at feminine as well, here if you look at that from the distance and seeing that how confident, how beautiful she is working on the aspects of could be finances, career, and how she's doing wonderfully around that. And she's such a wonderful human being living in that unconditional love as well. So these are the two messages which I'm picking on for it. As I just want to say, as I always say, this is a general read, so pick what resonates and leave what doesn't, but there surely are messages for you here. So these are the things. And now here there is also the higher self influence is telling them that this is the time they are ready to. There are 2 threes here as well, and that is a Three of Wands and Three of Pentacles. And this is about the partnership. This is about the collaboration. So it's time for the higher self is kind of guiding them to say that this is absolutely fine, and they're getting ready to be ready. They are pretty much ready to be for that collaboration, for that joining the hands, and they're also working towards it. So divine masculine, divine masculine is working towards it. So there is this potion which is getting ready, very green energy in this card, the green potion, and which is kind of depicting the heart chakra, anahata, which is about love, energy, giving, taking, expansion, the space, and about the akash, which is the space, the ether, and they're also connecting with that, and that is the higher self influence in them, and which is also making them very mindfully watch what is coming on the horizon and take that with a very distinct discretion as to how to do what. But they also are kind of in a state wherein they feel they've done all that, and they're also feeling quite ready, but they're also, in spite of taking actions, they're also kind of taken a back seat, and they're also wanting the ships to arrive rather than kind of moving towards that. So it's not the card of action here is definitely, I'm sensing they're not taking that action at yet in this, but they're kind of feeling pretty ready about it. In the recent past, we've got this King of Pentacles, wherein they've also invested a lot of time and energy on this third dimensional plane to work on the things which they had to work. It could be pretty much the finances, career. They've been pretty busy in that as well, and kind of creating that stable base on which they can move on, and they kind of feel comfortable in that zone. So they want to create that they wanted to create that empire, and they, so that they feel ready, and in the past they've been working on that. Their subconscious is constantly telling them that's like the soul influence of their unconscious, subconscious energy, which is talking about this lovers, this strong connection. They feel it deep within, and they want to make that as a choice, and there is a constant driver which is within them, which is pushing them or kind of making them not forgetting this aspect of their life, wherein they are so connected to this individual, or this individual who is their counterpart, divine counterpart, and they want to see that how they can join hands with that individual and be in that beautiful space wherein they can be together in there. And this is the definitely the card for divine feminine. So divine feminine is showing up in their reading in the immediate future. This could mean several things. That could mean that definitely things are lining up in a way that there is the entry of divine feminine in their life. How that is up to the divine, because this is a very very flowy card. It's kind of flows, and this is, I always say, this is like Mother Earth. This is a very card of abundance, again a very green essence around, meaning absolute. This is green is also the color for prosperity, abundance, expansion, and this is also Mother Earth, and that is how this is an equal give and take. So they are also realizing they also need to receive and lots and give equally. So there is this balance which is getting established, because we're getting a lot of feminine, but then we do have masculine energy as well here. They're asking me to have a bottom of the deck. What is that? Have a look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, karma. That means there are things which are balancing as well with this card showing up at the bottom of the deck. This is also the eclipse energy. I just want to show you guys that this is the eclipse energy, that three people are kind of joining hands and raising their hands in acknowledgement or in faith and trust about the divine powers which are way beyond. So the eclipse is a very powerful energy which has the presence of sun and moon together. It's day as well as it's night. It's like the very brilliant and very magical moment. So they're also waiting for this magical moment to come, and they have the power to create it. So masculine has power to create it. Each one of us have the power to create, because we co-create, we create our own lives, we choose our own lives. So we co-create with the universe. So that is at the bottom as well. Now with this Empress, I'll just come back to this near future energy or the immediate future. Just give me one sec. All right, so thank you. And here I'm saying I'll come back to this energy of this Empress and this Moon card. So they still, there is a little bit more to come, and this is about little more distant future than this. Even if this kind of, they receive the feminine, or they're kind of feeling ready and their feminine energy is so balanced, but there is still a little bit more to be revealed, and they are fine. Now they're also learning how to manage or maneuver in the dark. They also are very comfortably, they're very comfortable, masculine is becoming very comfortable in the near distant future, that how to walk in the unknown or how to walk in the dark when things are not familiar. They know how to ignite that light within and trust their intuition when things might not be visible so clearly as it is in when the sun is out. So they are also learning and trusting more, because when you walk in the dark you trust more than on the higher powers, and that's what that karma is, that depending on the higher powers and surrendering and kind of raising your arms in kind of that awe, that yes, we acknowledge how powerful this divine source is. And masculine is learning more to be surrendering to that state and working more on that intuitive powers. When you walk in the dark, you're working more with your intuitions, because not everything is quite visible, right? So that's what masculine is learning as they move ahead, and they're also learning to place their dark energies down and still kind of walk through with this light and shine that light within, so that they can easily pass through and they kind of been protected. Now how others view them, as that others are viewing them as somebody who is aloof, somebody who is feeling a little lack, and this is also kind of been the kind of been, it's like shut doors energy. Others, or this could be the divine feminine, seeing that they have shut the doors and they're kind of pretty aloof and alone in the far-fetched land, which is so soaked in snow, and there's like little wilted. So it is also the others, or this could be pretty much the divine feminine viewing masculine as a lost hope, and seeing that there is a very, very mild hope she feels, because there might be no communication from masculine to feminine, or there is no maybe that's what the energy I'm tuning in, wherein there is no communication between masculine and feminine, and feminine is viewing them as somebody with a lost hope and a lost connection. Maybe it's gone and has no return, and that's how they are viewing it as. And what is the divine masculine's greatest fear, and what they're hoping? They're hoping that things to change. They're hoping this difficult cycle to end, and so that the new cycle can begin, which is more balanced, which is bringing forth new beginnings in love. And that is what they are hoping and desiring, and simultaneously that is what they fear the most. And what if the time just doesn't change, if things remain as it is, if they just kind of keep waiting and nothing really changes? And that's not how world works, that's not how universe works. Change is the only constant, and things do change. So that is the fear, and that's futile. And as an outcome, they are kind of feeling bored, because things are the way they are, and maybe because of no action in the given situation, in the given surrounding, they are not enjoying even a bit. And they've been longing for something else, something more, and they're so drawn to in those kind of sadness, or kind of in that boredom, not liking the surrounding as if it served the purpose. They want to do more, and this water is just flowing out, and they're not even looking around as to what's happening. They're just so drowned in this they're so dissatisfied with the way things are. But I'm just kind of seeing that, let's see why. I'll just pull one supporting card for the final outcome. And let's see what are the further messages. Just give one more cut. All right, so with that Four of Cups, why that Four of Cups is there? We've got another 4. Rest. Communication. 10 of Pentacles. So again, this is the boredom, in a sense, that because there is no action here, and but once the communication begins, or once there is any initiation on communication, that is when the ball starts to roll pretty fast, and it reaches the 10 of Pentacles, which means that it is the sign of abundance. It kind of commitment takes everything kind of moves to the beautiful level of 10 is like the ultimate material abundance, and everything kind of in the material world. It could mean marriage, kind of union, or whatever. In the state when things are not moving, and when things are pretty much in the state of standstill, it's very boring. But once it starts to roll is when it starts to roll to the beautiful next levels. So we will see when that happens, but maybe it'll take some time for it to happen, specifically for here. But things are, masculine has worked a great deal here, and that is what I'm sensing. And it's not that they've forgotten the connection or the feminine, because it's prominently showing up in their reading here. So let's see what are the messages, either from Archangel Michael or Romance Angels for Divine Masculine. Let's see what are the messages. What are the messages for Divine Masculine in this connection? What are the messages? What are the messages? What are the messages? We've got a couple of cards which fell. 3 of them, I think. Yes, we'll see. So the first one which we have is awesome. So masculines, you are being helped by romance angels. Romance angels are helping you in this situation. They are kind of ensuring that if you've been wanting to connect with your counterpart, they are going to assist you. You probably would want to make a prayer so that romance angels, Archangel Michael, or your whosoever your divine source energy, whatever you believe in, so call upon that energy, and the romance angel specifically wants to help you. And it says that dear guardian angels of my soulmate, thank you for preparing my soulmate and me for love, for giving us the motivation to make healthful life changes, and for arranging for us to meet. Thank you for helping us recognize each other and have the courage to say hello, so that we can eventually delve into truly intimate relationships. So it is also about asking for the courage to say hello and make that initiation of communication. So if that's what you've been wanting and not been able to do so maybe you can ask upon romance angels so that they can help you and bring forth more playfulness, and that's what is needed. So to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And this is the card which says reconciliation. So there is this need for reconciliation. There is this wanting for reconciliation. And for many of you, divine masculine, you would want to move ahead and reconcile, or maybe your divine feminine will come forth. So someone from your past is returning to your life. So that is really nice. So this is about talking about romance angels is one you should surely call upon for help. And that would be wonderful. So I also would want to pull one heart message here and see what message is coming forth. And then I will pull one guidance message for divine masculine. So let's see what is the heart message for divine masculine. I've got this one here, and It says trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So there is one more which kind of flipped over, and I would like to take that. Yeah. So it says that the past is now behind you, release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you, follow it with faith. So you need to have faith, masculine, so that you can follow that path. Divine is definitely working, romance angels are helping you around. So this is time for you to take that leap of faith, move along and take action if you're guided to, or follow your intuitions, because you are pretty much guided and supported. With that note, let me get one guidance message from angels for divine masculine. What is the guidance from angels for divine masculine for this time, whenever this reading is getting watched, because this is timeless? So what is the message for divine masculine? What is the guidance message from angels for divine masculine? Kindness. Okay. Let's kind of check that. Let me keep this cards here. And it says kindness. In order to be kind, you must open your heart to the gentle qualities of caring and compassion. Be kind to yourself, have reasonable expectations, and give yourself due praise. In order to nurture the gentle qualities of kindness, cherish yourself. When you do something for yourself, you automatically extend that same energy to others. Kindness melts barriers and ice around people and re-empowers those who are afraid. So reach out to the lonely, draw out the shy, include those who feel isolated, and comfort the sad. Your reward will be sense of inner peace, warmth, and love. I am kind to myself and others. That's the affirmation which you can use as much as you can here, masculine. And these are the messages for you. And thank you so much for all the support. And if you've not already subscribed, please do subscribe and hit the like button if you like what I do. So thank you so much. Stay tuned and for more messages as I move along. So till then, spread love and be happy.